Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 43 of our Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. The last episode was all about exploring Shoal Cave. We did a little bit of a grinding montage in there as well to get the team all up to level 37, as you'll see in a moment. Because in this episode, we are going into Moss Deep City Gym. We are going to get that badge, and we're going to be able to bring back a Pokemon from the injured box, and that Pokemon is very near and dear to our hearts, and it's going to be so good to have him back on the team. So, first of all, let's check out the team that we have. I have gone ahead and restored the team to where they should be. These are all of our active members, and I've given them some held items that might help them out in the battle coming up. So let's take a look at who we are working with. First is Burrow the Ninjask with the Speed Boost ability, boosting speed every turn. Lonely Nature, which ups attack and drops defense. He's got speed of 140 and attack is 95, almost at the triple digits for that. He's holding Silk Scarf to power up Slash and Cut, and he also has Leech Life and Swords Dance. Next up we have Bukemon the Hariyama at level 37 with the Guts ability, boosting attack if he has a status condition, also a Lonely Nature just like Burrow. He's got nice 110 for attack, and he's holding Quick Claw to possibly outspeed some things. He's got Fake Out, Rock Smash, Knock Off, and Vital Throw. Next in the team is Scruff the Manectric with Static, paralyzing foes on contact. Relaxed Nature is a boost to defense while dropping her speed, and her special attack is at 97. She's almost up to 100 in that. Her speed is at 91 also. And we gave her the Focus Band that we picked up in Shoal Cave last episode, just in case, because her defenses are not so good. If she's going to get knocked out, we might be able to hang in there with that Focus Band. She has Shockwave, Quick Attack, Thunder Wave, and Protect for the moveset. Next we have Majestic the Altaria at level 37, Natural Cure ability, healing status conditions on switching out, and Naughty Nature, upping attack while dropping special defense. Still has a nice powerful 78 for special defense, and everything else is above 70 as well. King's Rock could possibly cause a flinch, and I was going to give that to Scruff since she's the fastest, but I don't know if it affects Shockwave or not. Besides, I wanted to have a more defensive item for Scruff, so the Focus Band's going to be better there. King's Rock could cause some flinching, maybe with the Dragon Breath and Fly. I'm not exactly sure if either of those can flinch, but she also has Mist and Safeguard. Next we have the Brain, our Hypno, from the Pokemon Blue Days. Insomnia, preventing sleep, and Serious Nature, which is neutral. And his special defense is his best stat, 93. Shell Bell is the held item, which we also picked up last episode by checking out Shoal Cave and getting all those Shoal items. And Dream Eater, Seismic Toss, Hypnosis, and Nightmare is the moveset. Last but not least, Smarty the Noctowl at level 37 from our Pokemon Silver days back in Johto, with Insomnia also preventing sleep, Docile Nature also neutral, and he has a special defense of 88, and you see his special attack and speed are both pretty good also. We gave him Lax Incense because he could possibly start dodging some hits with that. It's a slight little chance to avoid an attack. He has Peck, Dream Eater, Hypnosis, and Reflect. So, defensive-wise, the Brain and Smarty are going to be our best bets to go through this gym because it is Psychic-type gym, but as far as the offense goes, Smarty's not going to be that good offensively, because there's not much that he can do. I can put things to sleep, and Peck might be okay, but not going to be terribly good. But we're going to go in with our hopes set high. Yo, how's it going, Champion-bound Chaz? The gym leaders here use Psychic-type Pokemon. If you go up against them with Fighting or Poison-type Pokemon, they'll inflict horrible damage. Plus, they'll come at you with outstanding combination attacks. If you want to win, you'll need to show them how tight you are with your Pokemon. Go for it. Will do. So, who do we want to lead with? Burrow can get some super effective Leech Life. Now, he's frail. We almost lost him in the grinding montage, as I said last episode, because he went down to 2 HP against a critical Aurora Beam from a Wild Spheal, but he did manage to pull through there. Okay, what do all these buttons do again? Of course, these are all your moving Warp Tile type things. I'm just going to see what this does. Nothing. Alright, but there's a switch here. Do I want to mess with that right now? So it affects where that takes you. Okay, it's either one or two ways. So what I'm going to do is I want to get as much training as possible. We'll deal with this trainer here. Battles hinge on the strength of your Pokemon. The weak-spirited will never win. Let's see if we can pull through with the Strength of Spirit as a Psychic comes at us with a glowing green Pokeball and a Kirlia, level 37. So we are going to be slightly under-leveled for this, it seems. Let's go ahead and go for the Slash, which is probably our best bet right now. And okay, it almost took it out. It goes down to 1 HP, but certainly a simple Leech Life is going to be the KO. And I don't think you're going to outspeed. If you didn't this time, Speed Boost is going to make sure you do not. So as I go through some of these basic battles, I will say I got a pretty interesting phone call today. So I have pre-ordered my copy of Pokemon Moon at EB Games, which is the Canadian equivalent of GameStop in the States, I believe. And look at that experience. Preston is done. Presto. I lost. I must temper my spirit again. And as it turns out, the games do come out. Sun and Moon come out this Friday. The indecisive lose. That's my warning to you. But I got the call saying that, oh, my repel wore off, darn. But I got the call saying that, oh good, they move much faster here. The game is going to be coming out Thursday at midnight for a midnight release, which is pretty interesting. The roads you have traveled. What have you experienced? Come at me with everything you've learned. Let's go. I don't remember this gym at all. Like all these warp panels and bridges and stuff like that. This is kind of weird. Now, I could go pick up... I don't like Kadabra. They're scary. I'm switching. The offense they can put out there is pretty crazy, so the brain's coming in on this one. So I could technically pick up Pokemon Moon on Thursday at midnight and start the recording right then, but I'm not going to do that because basically I already had a plan in mind of what I want to do for the recording and upload schedule, and it's still going to be affected on Monday, or sorry, for Friday. I'm going to go out to the mall pretty early in the morning, pick up the game, bring it back, and start recording around noontime or so. So I kind of want to make sure I have a nice decent spot of sleep beforehand. If I got it on Thursday night at midnight, I'd probably be a little bit too excited to even want to go to sleep. I'd be like playing it all night, and what else was I going to do? Oh, I already have a plan in mind for the timing of the episodes also. Okay, since this thing's going to recover, I'm going to hypnosis it to sleep. And that's what I gave him the Shell Bell for. It's only going to get 4. Oh well. So he gets 4... You played me! Oh, I can't put it to sleep now. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's go for the seismic toss as it recovers. We're gonna be here forever. I wanna get this gym battle done fast. Anyway, I could pick the game up on midnight, or at midnight on Thursday, but I'm gonna stick to the original routine of going in Friday morning, picking it up, bringing it back, and recording as early as noon, which will be midnight in-game, actually. Alright, so can you just not recover again and let me knock you out, please? Just need one more seismic toss and you're down, Kadabra. So for anyone out there that does have their copy of Pokemon Sun or Moon pre-ordered, do you know if you're getting a midnight release? Because that'd be pretty interesting. And if you do have it pre-ordered and you're not aware of if there's a pre-release or not at midnight, then you should probably contact your store and ask, are they going to be doing something like that? Because if my local store is doing that, possibly yours could be as well. You could get your copy of new games earlier than... well, not the rest of the world, because if one place does it, probably all the places are doing it. But anyway, it might be interesting to find out. So we've wasted so many seismic tosses on this Kadabra, which we didn't need to do, but at least it's down now. And that's not even the last Pokemon of this trainer. So what else do you have to offer us? Hopefully something I can put to sleep and conserve some of our seismic tosses. You're gonna send in a Kirlia. Well, that we can't hypnosis. No, we can't. Of course not. It goes for Imprison, so we can't use anything that they know. Would we even have any moves that overlap? I don't know. Anyway, it does fall asleep now. I'm just going for a couple seismic tosses. Yeah, the brain is going to put a lot of damage out other than seismic toss, because of course everything will resist the Dream Eater. I could Nightmare, though. That's kind of a risky play, because if they wake up immediately, then Nightmare's going to do nothing. But in this case, one more seismic toss will drop the Kirlia. So I do believe the brain's going to be one of our best bets against the gym leaders. We do know that it's going to be 2 gym leaders, they've said before, Liza and Tate, and of course they are Psychic-type trainers. But, for those of you that are not aware, how did you live that? For those of you that are not aware, they use Dual-type Pokemon, and I know which ones they are, of course. And if you played the Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire remakes, you're pretty well aware of what they are as well, I'm sure. Finally, this trainer's done. Out of my way, Mora. You've traveled a path of greatness. I try. Sometimes people like you slow that little travel down, but a bright future awaits those who have worked diligently. For those who have lazed idly, there is only despair at the end. What goes around comes around. So, where are the other trainers? Now, this is the confusing part. If I go to the right, or if I go up to the right, I can fight that trainer there too. Oh, but wait. Now, this switch is pushing me down. I think I gotta go... Do I have to go back? How would I get up to there? Hang on. Let's see where this takes me. Trainer. Alright, we'll do this. I see it. I see your future. If you can beat me, I will tell you your future. Bring it on. Actually, that's an interesting question. If you could tell the future, would you want to know? Or would you want to be surprised? I would have liked to know that this thing's coming out because I need to switch. We're going to go into Scruff. I think probably is our best bet. You know what? Majestic might have been our better bet for defensive purposes. Nightshade. I'm only going to do 37. That's no problem. Now, I do believe you're going to be able to handle a Shockwave, but we're going to do our best to try to bring you down, at least weaken you. Hopefully Scruff, if she takes a hit, she can hang in there. You know what I didn't do yet? I wanted to go to the Pokemon Mart and sell off some items and pick up some more potions. I'll probably wait and do that just before we take the gym leaders on themselves. Since we're already here, we're already battling, let's just keep going forward. But as far as being able to tell the future, I don't know, I guess that could, you know, offer you some certainty, some clarity for your future. I surrender! But sometimes you want to be surprised about certain things anyway. You will wage a terrifically intense battle with our gym leaders. The result? You won't hear it from me. Well, how is that even telling the future? Come on. Yes, that's what I needed. Alright, so we're going down here. Do we need to heal? Not just yet. I'm gonna hold off on that for the time being. Probably not the wisest thing. So I'm gonna go all the way back down here. Alright, why can't we run in here? There's so much going around you gotta do. We're going up here. It's gonna push us all the way to deal with this trainer right in front of his face. Watch me levitate a Pokeball telekinetically. Sometimes I'm out of sync. You know, you should probably take up a career as a karate master if you're going to be roaring like that. Psychic Fritz is on the fritz. I'm not too worried about this. I'm going to go for the slash. I don't think your defense is terribly good. You handled it. But fortunately, a slash will bring you down. And the wish is going to have no effect because the next Pokemon coming in is going to be at full HP. Plus, I don't think the wish would activate. I think it should activate now before the switch happens. Or no, wait. That's in current generation. Let me see if it actually activates. It does. But in this generation, that's going to be something interesting for the double battles. Once you've selected your moves for the turn, you, if a Pokemon gets knocked out, you send in a Pokemon before all the attacks for that turn are used, if you know what I mean. So, for example, first of all, let me focus here. I got to switch. I'm going to go to Majestic. Let's go to the Brain. So if I had a double battle going on, which you'll see as the gym leader battle, if both opponents use an attack and one of my Pokemon got knocked out, I would have to send someone in to replace it before the second attack goes off, which is definitely kind of scary because you don't know what they're going to do. That's what makes games like Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness oh so fun, because they are completely double battles in those games, and so many times you lose Pokemon. I tell you, in those games, the computer re-aims an attack at the new Pokemon coming in if it's super effective. I don't know how many times I've lost Pokemon fighting those double battles just because I had to send someone in before, like, suddenly a water pulse fires off, and it just happens to target down my fire type or something like that. Anyway, Kadabra. Let's try the Hypnosis now. Good, you fumble on that recover. We fumble on the Hypnosis. And a Future Sight. If we can put you to sleep, I'm going to try the Dream Eater, see how much we can do. I'm going to spend at least one turn sleeping, of course, and you didn't manage to roleplay my insomnia, so take yourself a nice little nap there, Kadabra. How much can we recover? Come on, do at least half so I can Seismic Toss and knock it out. Do it, Brain, you got this. Not even at least half. But let's go ahead and... I should probably heal just to be safe. But I'm going to Seismic Toss. Still sleeping, alright. If we can land a second Seismic Toss, we will knock out the Kadabra. Future Sight is going to be a thing, but I think it still goes on type resistance. Psychic type should resist it. I don't think it's going to do too much to us. 4 more HP recovered, and Future Sight. Let's just wait and see what happens here. Kind of decent, but it stays asleep. Seismic Toss knocks it out, and we're going to gain some more HP back, but definitely I'm thinking Super Potion is coming up next for the Brain. As well as a level, perhaps. Level 38, maybe? So what I'm a little worried about is I really have to think which 2 Pokemon do I want to take on the gym leaders with, because the Brain's going to be one of the main ones. No new attack, but that's okay. My Pokemon battling skills are out of sync too! Curses. My Pokeball was too heavy to lift physically, but this Dust Bunny... Whoa! No, I'm not cheating. I didn't blow on it, honestly. Sure you didn't. Alright, Super Potion for... Actually, Burrow needs one too. So let's go ahead and heal him up. And... yeah, we got a little bit more life left in us for the time being. I don't know if I should hit the switch yet. I'm going to take this panel first and see where it takes us. That didn't help at all. But we can go back. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, we must have to switch... I get what happens. Okay. We're going to take this panel down around. We're going to go back, hit that switch. It's going to turn the panel next to that trainer we just beat. I think it's going to make it turn left. So, let's go. Moving on across these panels. This is almost like Giovanni's gym back in Viridian City. And from here, we got to circle back around. Okay. I'm moving along now. And we go... Where does this take us? Did we deal with you yet? I don't think we have. No? Let me see your talent. So we probably got to hit this switch here. Although, I want to deal with that trainer up top, though. So Psychic Virgil with a Ralts. That looks like an easy Leech Life. Although, I think an easy Slash attack is also the way to go. Silk Scarf boosted. I don't know if it needed the boost or not, but I'll take it. Next is a Kadabra. So that is definitely scary. I'm going to... Well... I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna Slash. And it doesn't take it. Yes. Alright, level 38 for Burrow. I think I want to focus on... Wait a minute. I'm trying to learn Agility? That boosts his speed sharply. Wait, I hit the wrong button. I don't want Agility. We've got the speed boost. Wait, stop learning it. No. Give up? Yes. Alright, sweet. Burrow, you got enough speed as it is. Come on, man. Slow yourself down. You possess spectacular talent. Thank you. I'm messing up my buttons, but whatever. If there are prodigies in the world, then our gym leaders are them. However, you may be even more talented than them. So I believe the switch I'm standing next to should change that tile right above us. In fact, let's check it. Yes, so that takes us to the gym leader, but as I said, there is one more trainer for us to deal with right there. And this takes us back all the way around. So, now we're on the right move, or on the right path, but we're gonna switch Pokemon. That's the wrong button. As I said, I'm messing my buttons. Let's go with Majestic next. I think probably I'm going to use the Brain and Scruff for the battle. So this should take us to that trainer up at the very top near the gym leaders. Yes, it does. Let's go, last trainer. When you lose to me, don't be too hard on yourself. It's not that you're weak, I'm just too strong. Are you now? Are you now? Really? Well, I don't want to sound too confident about that. You don't know what's going to happen. Although, you probably do, Hannah. You're a psychic, so... In comes Ralts. Interestingly enough, not yet a Fairy type, so Dragon Breath will connect. Don't think it's going to be a KO, though. Yeah, our Majestic isn't very offensive, but she's nicely special defensive. In fact, she might not be too bad at using against the gym leaders, too. I might go ahead and use her, because I haven't used her for a gym battle yet, I don't think. At least not as an Altaria. Last Pokemon is a Kirlia, so we're going to go for a Physical Fly. I don't know if that'll get the KO either, but it's more powerful than Dragon Breath anyway. And down we go. Is that enough? Tiny bit short, but simply put, a Dragon Breath is the knockout. Even with your boosted special defense, you get like 1 HP left. Alright, so we're going to rush back to the Pokemon Center. We're going to heal up, we're going to pick up some items, we're going to come back and take on Liza and Tate. You're just too strong. I'm not going to get down on myself for losing, I just need to train harder. Positive thinking, that's my strong point. So, do I need to reset all these switches when I come back in? I'm gonna say probably, because Pokemon loves to have fun like that with us players, doesn't it? But anyway, healing is necessary. In fact, is it even really necessary? Probably not, but is being better safe than sorry necessary? Again, probably not, but it's definitely a wise precaution. So let's go ahead and heal ourselves up. The Brain and Majestic. I'm probably thinking that's the way to go. What does concern me, though, is the secondary typing, or might actually be primary typing, but the non-psychic typing of the two gym leaders' Pokemon. Majestic is going to be weak to them. However, I think her defenses might be okay. So what all do we not need in the bag? Have I spoken to these people? I probably have. So we've picked up the Big Pearl. We can sell that. And what else do we not need? Rare Candy, I can sell that. Alright, and do we have any extra Pokeballs? Look at all the Pokeballs I have here. Do we need the Master Ball? I'm gonna hang on to that. We can sell the 4 Ultra Balls. Don't have any Great Balls to sell that I see. No, we're good there. Alright. All the selling is complete. Let's buy another batch of Super Potions. Never mind. I want to get some more of the... Well, I guess all we have are full heals. I'm gonna buy 10 of those. And maybe just go for another 10 Hyper Potions. That should be good. Oh, they sell dive balls here. That's pretty cool. Anyway, enough purchasing. Let's get back to the main focus of the episode. Heading back on into Moss Deep City Gym, and let's hope the tiles are all set where they should be to make this a quick attempt to get to the gym leaders. They are not. Alright, so another bunch of run around to finish this up. I think this is the path I have to take first and hit the switch. Up here, yes, okay. So we gotta go all the way back to the start. Bear with me as this is a lot of back and forth run around. It's too bad the switches don't stay, but oh well. What else can I talk about as we do all this running around and switching? Nothing else is really coming to mind, but I guess I'll just reiterate the fact that I will have Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon on Thursday. Well, I could have it on Thursday, but I'm going to have it on Friday. Did I go the right way? What does this do again? Alright, forget this. I'm going the wrong way. But I will have it Friday morning, and I'll start the recording, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all the new stuff. I've been considering what I'm going to do for the team that I build. I might just choose one Pokemon per island, and I didn't do this right at all. I could have hit that other switch first. Okay, back to start. But I have the typings in mind that I want to add to the team. So I might just wait and see what kind of Pokemon do I encounter on each island, and choose the ones that have the typing that I need to add to the team for like the overall collection. So I like not really planning a team ahead of time. I like letting the game decide what kind of Pokemon are going to appear for me and make a team from that. But we are now ready to take on the gym leaders with a team of level 37/38s. This is the first gym battle we've gone into without our starter Pokemon Skippy the Marshtomp, but we are fighting to revive him. Once we get this badge, of course, I have an option in this Nuzlocke-ish style playthrough. The rule I've put in play where every gym badge I can revive an injured Pokemon. Currently, Skippy is the only one. Hopefully we'll make it through this without losing anybody in his place, but it is what it is. Whatever happens, will happen. Were you surprised? Were you surprised? That there are two gym leaders? That there are two gym leaders? We're twins. We're twins. We don't need to talk because we can each determine what the other is thinking, all in our minds. This combination of ours, can you beat it? I do not know. Can I try my best? Absolutely. Liza and Tate, what level are your Lunatone and Solrock? 42. Alright. Here's the idea. Actually, would the brain be fast enough? Because I want to try this. Majestic, we're going to fly you out of here. And let's put the Lunatone to sleep. Nope, they are faster. And Flamethrower. That's not Stab, so I think our special defense can handle that. That was a critical, too. That was not too bad. But the Hypnosis does fail. Alright, so that is the scary part. They went for a Stab Psychic against Majestic. I think putting the... Well, the Lunatone's faster than the Brain, though, so it's probably going to get a Psychic attack off. Yeah, minimal damage, unfortunately. Okay, Solrock goes first. Not bad. Psychic onto the Brain. Okay, that's not bad either. We're down to about half. And the Hypnosis does work. So, I think the best thing here... I'm going to fly again just to be... Well, hang on, let me think. I don't know. I think probably I should switch into another especially defensive Pokemon. So Smarty's coming in. And the Brain, fire off a Nightmare at the Lunatone. I gotta heal him up at some point, though. And Flamethrower. So the critical we survived easily. I think we'll handle this also. It wasn't critical, but we did get burned, but I'm pretty sure we have some full restores to make use of. We're gonna get that Nightmare attack off on the Lunatone, so 25% of its health will be drained every turn until it wakes up. Alright, now if we can put the other one to sleep too, that would be excellent. Who do I want to use that? Well, Smarty's faster, I believe. Let's try Hypnosis, and let's go for the bag. And I think we have full restores. You know what? We don't. We got Hyper Potions. That is definitely going to be useful right now. So the Brain's back to full. And Smarty is faster than the Lunatone, or so Solrock. So please stay asleep, Lunatone. Take some more damage. Yes, more Nightmare damage. Now then, I think, just to be safe in case these things do have a rock-type attack, I'm going to throw a Reflect up with Smarty. And I'm going to use Nightmare on the Soul Rock. Whoops. Nightmare on the Soul... Or should I... I'm going to Nightmare the Soul Rock, and then I can start going for Seismic Toss with the Brain. Alright, come on, let's see what happens. Lunatone does stay asleep. Excellent, so Seismic Toss will probably bring it down next turn. And let's land that Nightmare attack. Things are not looking too bad. Smarty can't really do too much in this situation. Peck and Dream Eater are both resisted, but I can use Smarty to heal the Brain's burn, if nothing else. Nightmare is working. Excellent. I'm glad I used that TM back in Pokemon Silver before uploading here to the Pokemon Sapphire. So, burn, heal. Might as well burn through these before the full heals, of course. And let us go for Seismic Toss and see if we can take down the Lunatone. Soul Rock stays asleep. Lunatone probably going to wake up at this point. Yep. Wakes up and goes for Psychic. I think we're okay with that. Not as okay as I would have liked to be, but even a critical we would have survived. Down goes the Lunatone. Yes, alright. Good stuff. So now Smarty, we're going to use a Super Potion on Smarty while the Brain goes for another Seismic Toss, hopefully taking down the Soul Rock. Or, you know, I should probably double team on it, go for a Dream Eater and Seismic Toss just to be safe. Make sure we get the knockout, because they haven't used a healing item yet, and they're pretty much going to be in range after the next Nightmare, so this is probably the best bet. How much will this Dream Eater do to Soul Rock? Not a lot, but the Seismic Toss should get the knockout. Don't wake up and knock us out, please. It woke up. Goes for Psychic. Don't critical. Thank you! Seismic Toss, please do the work. 38 damage. Yes! Alright. The gym battle is complete. It's kind of weird that it's a double battle, but they only have one each, but I ain't complaining. We will take that for sure. And my previous Pokemon from Blue and Silver pull through against the gym leaders here. Good stuff, guys. Excellent work. What? Our combination was shattered. It can't be helped. You've won. So in recognition, take this. Nice spot of cash. And the Mind Badge added to the layout without adding another injury as well. Whew. The Mind Badge enhances the special attack and special defense of Pokemon. It also lets you use the HM move Dive outside of battle. You should also take this, too. TM04, Calm Mind. That will be really useful for some of these Pokemon. That TM04 contains Calm Mind. It raises special attack, and it raises special defense. It's a move that's perfect for Psychic Pokemon. It's also good for other Pokemon, too. Don't be so exclusive, guys. Looks like the bond between you and your Pokemon is far stronger than the bond that we share as twins. Really? You'll become even stronger. We battled you, so we know. Let's take this nice warp panel back to the Pokemon Center and stroll triumphantly back and go heal up nicely. Whew. Alright. Now we have access to use Dive, but for the time being, we're going to hold off on the recovery of our injured Pokemon because we're already pretty much at time for the episode. Sigh of relief. I was kind of concerned, like, we were 3 or 4 levels below. No, 4 or 5 for some Pokemon. But regardless, we managed to pull through. We're saving the game right there, and I want to say to everybody, thanks for watching this episode. Hopefully you were cheering on the guys. Your cheering on, I'm sure, helped us get through that. And I just want to say, if you liked the episode, feel free to drop a like down below. If you didn't, feel free to drop a dislike, too. I don't want to sound like I'm pandering for likes, so just let me know what you thought, good or bad. All feedback is good. And if you didn't like it, just let me know what I can fix up for, like, the future, I want to try to improve these videos as I do more YouTube content. Anyway, feel free to also leave a comment. If for example, as I said, if you didn't like something, let me know. But if you did like something, and you're looking forward to something in the future, feel free to let me know in a comment. We've only got 3 episodes left before we're going to call it quits temporarily for Pokemon Sapphire, because Pokemon Sun and Moon will be out on that 4th day. It's going to be this Friday, and I'm looking forward to starting that playthrough. We'll probably start bringing Sapphire back for, like, weekend stuff after the initial launch of Sun and Moon, so I want to complete this adventure as well. With all that being said, if you've missed any episodes of the Pokemon Sapphire playthrough, there is a link in the description. You can click that and check out all the episodes from day 1, see where we led to get to this point. With all that, we're kind of out of time, so I'm going to end off right now. Once again, thanks for checking it out, and Professor Chaz is signing off. I'll catch you next time.